Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is probably going to be the most chaotic, most messiest video I ever posted. You are behind my little beauty space. I actually had to play with the lighting so much. So basically we are going to do a shop my stash. I don't know if you're going to see me throughout the whole video. You're not going to see me throughout the whole video. But I don't know if you're going to see this part. So if you've seen this part, then that means it wasn't that bad. Kids are home. Dog is barking. Everyone's in the house. That's life. That's a mommy life. So basically I'm going to show you the makeup that I have in here. Again, this will be a weekly series, so every Sunday I will be showing you makeup that I'm pulling in. And the reason why I'm doing it every Sunday is just because I have so much makeup that's basically brand new that I need to get use of. Once a week I do pick 1 week 1 palette, and I use a Tiny Decisions app, so I already picked that and you will see that in this video as well. But I'm going to empty this out, let you know what I've been using, what I'm not using. Try to bring you into my collection to pick out some more stuff. If I can't, then you will basically see what I'm putting in, and that's that. So if the lighting's a little bit off, I apologize. My ring light is all the way over there. It's 10:13 in the morning. I had 3 hours of sleep. We're gonna give this a try. So if you want to see what's in my shop my stash this week, then definitely keep on watching. Just let me know if this lighting is decent for a weekly shop my stash like that. If not, I'm gonna have to keep playing with my camera, keep playing with my light, and if not, film it on my phone. But I kind of wanted to have 2 hands for this, so yeah. Anyways, let's get on with this video, so keep on watching. Alright, so this is my setup. This is behind me. If you see my shadows, that's just me. This is on a 9 cube little storage area, 6 cube, I'm sorry. And this is just what's been behind me. As you can see, this is my backdrop. So lately I have been filming. Ooh, it's a little crazy. Lately I have been filming with this, and that's just my closet door because I'm on limited space. So maybe I'll show you my little corner area, and if my shadow is annoying, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I kind of zoom you in so you don't always have to see the shadow. So basically, let me start pouring out some stuff. So this drawer is just basically eyebrow products, concealer, and mascara items. I am going to take some stuff out of here. So some stuff are in project pans and some is not. I'm probably not going to touch it too much, but there will be 1 or 2 items that I will remove from here. This ABH dip brow, as you can see, it is almost finished. Oh, and my nails look crusty. I'm so sorry. So it's almost finished. So I am going to keep it in because it is in the project pan. And then as well as this brow Duro powder. So I do use this to set my eyebrow with whatever I'm going to use. So I'm going to be keeping that in as well. This pencil is going to stay in because it is in the project pan. So the things that I'm going to take out is this ABH brow gel. That's just because I have a brow gel in my project pan. And I'm going to take out this Benefit 24-hour brow setter, as well as this ColourPop brow brush gel. Not really a fan of it, but it is what it is. I do have the Gimme Brow from Benefit in my project pan, so that's going to stay in. The ABH Brow Wiz is going to get taken out as well. And this e.l.f. Camo Concealer, so this is a medium sand. It's actually a bit too dark for me, and I haven't been using it, so I'm going to take that out as well. And then I got this concealer from BoxyCharm. This is the Pretty Vulgar Concealer. I don't think you're going to see that video before this one. You're definitely not. So I'm going to take this out as well because it is too dark for me. So what I'm going to keep in is this Lash Mascara by Lancome. I have been keeping this in for so long already. I'm going to make it my business to just use it up. If I don't use it up by next week, or if I don't touch it at least 1 time by next week, I'm going to take it out because even though it's small, it's kind of annoying. And then I'm keeping this Tarte Big Ego mascara in. So for right now, these items are just going to go back in, and we're going to go into the next one. So this drawer might be a little bit difficult because there is project pan stuff. So this Revolution concealer, I actually have been using it. I'm in the shade C6. It's like a perfect shade for what I like it for. I'm actually going to put that in the other drawer. This Coconut Priming Moisturizer, it is in my project pan. So I'm going to keep that, as well as the L'Oreal Lumique lotion. I'm going to keep that in. So these small primers, I'm actually going to remove some because I have been keeping them in thinking that they're super small and I'm going to use them up, but I haven't been touching them. So the Tarte Double Beauty base tape, you can't even see it. The color is like washed out. Alright, I try to fix the lighting so it might look a little bit dark, but I felt like some of the colors was washed out. So this base tape from Tarte I am going to keep in, but these other small primers I'm going to take out for now. And the Makeup Forever primer that actually just fell, I'm going to take it out just because I haven't been using it. When I want to reach for it, I will grab it. Okay, so basically in here is just my BB cream, my Sephora powder foundation, which I use to set my face, a Super Shock shadow, a mascara, and my ColourPop. So this ColourPop, I finally hit pan on it, but I am going to take it out just because this Sephora one is in my project pan and I've been using it to set my face. Everything else is going to stay in here. The Super Shock shadow is going to get removed. So it is a real pretty shade. I don't even know if you can see the swatch right. I barely did a good job. So yeah, that's the swatch. I'm going to remove that, so everything else will stay in here. The mascara will go on the top though, just because I did open it in my BoxyCharm video. So in here is basically a liquid highlighter and mascara and some lip products. So these lip products are in project pans. I'm going to take the liquid highlighter and put it in here, and then this will be used for the lip piece that's in project pans. This is all like chaotic, but I think I'm gonna just use this. And then this Pixie mascara, I'll just put it on the top. Alright guys, so I am editing my video and I realized I didn't put any lipsticks in, but I did say that this drawer was going to be for any lip products that come in. So basically all I did was show you my little lipstick areas, like the main ones that I already reached for, and told you where the backups are, but I didn't really spend too much time on it. And I realized like lip products might be something that a lot of people are really into. So what I'm gonna do is every single week, the lipstick that I use, I'm going to store in that drawer. So if I reach for a different lipstick at the end of the week when I do my other Shop My Stash videos, you guys will be able to see what lipsticks I was reaching for that day. So that way, you know, you can just see, because I don't know what lipsticks I'll be reaching for. I sometimes go for the same ones. I sometimes go for different ones. But, you know, that might be something that you're interested in watching. So I'm definitely going to include that, because I'm terrible at picking lipsticks, because you just never know what look you're going to do. You never know what lipstick you're going to want to reach for. So everything in here is basically in project pans as well. I will be removing this bronzer because, spoiler alert, this is in my 21 by 2021 and I hit my goal. So the goal was to hit pan, and I know that I should expand the pan, but I'm actually going to roll another bronzer in. And I don't know if I'm going to put it in the 21 by 21 or I'm just going to, you know, take my time and rotate different bronzers throughout the week. But I hit my goal, so I'm going to remove that. Everything else will stay in here. So it's just basically the Hourglass highlighter stick, foundation, this highlighter from Wet n Wild, which is in the project pan, my powder, my blush from MAC, and all that. This Wet n Wild liquid lip is going to go right here where the other liquid lips are. And then here is just a really big mess. So these are just things in my Ipsy that I got that you haven't seen yet. So I'm just going to remove this stuff out of here. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it yet, but I'm going to remove this out of here because whatever face palette or eyeshadow palette that I'm choosing for the week, it might go in here. It might not. I haven't decided yet. So down here is just lippies, because I don't want to put them in a drawer. I will have to go through that to declutter one day, but I'm not doing it today. Today is not the day. So I did take some lippies out of here, and I was able to just put the ones that I want in there for now. But for right now, everything would just have to stay like that. So this is basically everything that is coming out. Did not put primers in because I'm working on 2 primers. So I'm working on the Photo Finish Primerizer for Project Pan, and I'm working on the Fenty Beauty. So I don't need to pull a primer in, and I did keep a mini primer in. My 1 week 1 palette that, you know, I picked from the Tiny Decision app is actually the Warrior 2 palette, which I'm excited because I had it about a year and I never used it. So I'm excited to get that in. So basically I want to pull in a face palette, a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. So basically I'm going to pull this in for a bronzer, and for like an under eye setting powder. So this is what it looked like. I used the Princess Cut shade the other day and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to be pulling this in. I know I shouldn't bring this one and the Park Avenue Princess palette in, but you know what? I'm just going to bring it. So I'm going to bring this one in mainly for like the blushes and the bronzer. And then I'm going to just bring the other one in for like the contour shade and then that, the powder for underneath the eyes, because this is such a beautiful palette and I'm just so ashamed to say that I have not even used it. Because I'm bringing in those two palettes and one of them has like, I think it's two blushes, I'm not going to bring in a single blush because a single blush that I have is the Warm Soul. But I am going to try to bring a Super Shock shadow in because I'm trying to use my, ooh, that fell. I'm trying to use my singles more, so I definitely want to bring one in. I don't know which one to bring in. I don't want to bring like a basic one. I wanted to bring like a colorful one in. You know what? I'm gonna bring this one in. No, that wasn't even the one. I'm gonna bring this one in. I don't know how it's gonna work, but it's gonna work because I'm gonna bring it in. And this was what the swatch looked like from the other shade. I don't know if the camera was like washing it out. So let me fix this. I'll be right back. So here are my single shadow, my single highlighters, and it definitely still goes all the way in the back. So I know I'm working on highlighters for my project pan. I know it doesn't make sense to bring one in, but I'm so tired of these not getting enough love. So what I am going to do is bring one in, and I think I'm going to bring a new one in every 2 weeks. And the reason why I say every 2 weeks is because I want to at least use it 5 times. So I still want to focus on my highlighters that I have in project pans, but I want to bring them in to use them at least 5 times. So currently I have 1, 2, 3 highlighters in project pans. So realistically, it doesn't make sense to bring one in. But I have not taken out a highlighter besides the Amrezy one from here in so long to use, and that is disgusting because there are so many single highlighters in here. There's more all the way in the back, and none of them get used. None of them. Some of these are brand new. They're just out the box and never used, and that is just disgusting. It's like throwing away money. So I don't know which one I'm gonna pull in. Trophy wife, you know what? Not today, honey, not today. So I'm just going to pull this one in, and this one is the Girl Next Door and Chic Freak, whatever you say. Oh, my nail went in it. You know what? I'm not going to pull this one in. I'm going to pull in one that I haven't used yet. So I'm going to bring this one in. So this one is everybody's got a weakness. I did swatch it, but I never used it. So this is what I'm going to bring in. And I'm going to probably keep this in for 2 weeks. I'm going to have to use it 5 times before I take it out. So that is the rule. When I put in a single highlighter in, I'm gonna have to use it 5 times, even a highlighter palette, because girl, the highlighter palettes are worse. So here is my highlighter palettes, and as you can see, they're like stocked up and it's shoved in the back as well. I had this Sugar Glow Kit for about a year already and still haven't used it. It's kind of disgusting, but I'm not gonna pull one of these in just because of the fact that I did pull in a single highlighter. So who knows, maybe by the next Shop My Stash I will use it 5 times and then I will be able to think. But for right now, I'm not gonna pull any in. So I have not put my makeup away. It is what it is. So basically this is my 1 week 1 palette. This is the highlighter that I'm bringing in, the face palette that I'm bringing in, and this also has a highlighter in it too. So I'm going to probably give that a try and I'll let you know. And then I'm bringing in this Park Avenue Princess palette, mainly for this shade and then this shade. So that's the 2 shades I'm kind of bringing it in for. I have been doing my makeup a lot more lately, which is why I want to do these weekly. So these will get used. The only way this is going to get removed is if I use it at least 5 times. So, oh, I'm also going to bring this in. So I actually got this in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus this month. And I really like the fact, like what it says about the eyes. So I want to give that a try because it seems good. And it was $58. I didn't pay $58 for it, but it was good. And then for face moisturizer, I just remembered that I had this. So I want to start using this. I have been using my Tatcha Dewy thing. And I know that I should use it because I paid a lot for it. But that has to last me like 50 years. So, and do you notice I say 50 years for like everything? I always say 50. I don't know what it is. But so I'm putting that in as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put this makeup away. Oh, and I'm bringing in this. For liquid lipsticks. So I have some lipsticks all right here. This is a mess, whatever. But I have liquid. Oh, foundation. Oh my god. Since I just remember foundation, I'm gonna give this a try just because I recently just got it. It's still wrapped up, it's still brand new, and I don't know if it's even my shade, if I even like it. So for this week, I'm gonna try out this foundation. I kind of want to pull in the Dose of Colors foundation because I tried it on a video and I loved it. But because I just got this and I have to determine if this is the right shade and if I even like it, because honestly this year I'm not gonna be keeping stuff that I don't want. Like if it doesn't work for me, if it doesn't look good on my skin, I'm gonna return it. And you know, I never really return things, but you know what, then it just sits here in my collection and I hate it. So I want to give this a try. So for this week I am going to bring this in. This is in the shade Light 21 Vanilla 21.5. It looked like it matched me in Sephora, but we'll see how it is. So for lippies, as I was saying, I have some lipsticks there. I have some lipsticks in the drawer, and then I have some lipsticks all down here in 2 drawers. So next week I will try to pull things from here. But this is basically brand new stuff. So basically what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to do videos. I'm going to try every other week where I do a full face of new makeup. And that's just basically going to be makeup that's in my collection that I have not used. Because look, all these primers, concealers that I have not used. It is insane. So that's what we're going to do about this. All right, so this is what it looks like. So I was going to leave this kind of empty, but you know what? I'm actually just going to put this stuff in here. So I have the face palette, the things for my Partners in Cream, the highlighter, and things like that. I'm going to put it in here. And the only reason why I'm going to put it in here is because the thing that is on my vanity, it has my small Huda Beauty palettes, and I need to find a spot for them. So basically on my little 6 cube storage space, I have small palettes here, and then I have small palettes here. And I used to have the Huda Beauties here, but I basically put all the ColourPop 9-pan ones here. So I don't have room for the Huda Beauties. And then down here, where it looks like a mess, it's just basically new makeup that I kind of need to test out. My singles, my small ring light, and basically a mess. In here, I also want to get in here because, you know, that's face palettes that I need to use up. And then in here is eyeshadow palettes that I have to get to too. So maybe next week I'll pull an eyeshadow palette from here. But it all depends on what my Tiny Decision apps pick for me. So, all right, so my foundation is going to go actually behind me. Look, you see the mess. It's chaotic, right? I'm gonna have to try to find room for these. I was gonna try to leave them here, but you know what? This just has to go for now because my panels, eyeshadows have to go there. I'm removing the face palettes from here and then my 1 week 1 palette from last week, and I'm gonna put this in there. So I don't know how it's gonna be. Next week when I do my Shop My Stash, you will see. So basically, here's what you need to do. Let me know if you would rather me do it like this all the time until I finally get my setting, or if you like the way it was in the beginning with my camera and the tripod. I'm still trying to figure things out, and because I don't have a lot of access room to basically, you know, move my light around as much as I would like, and I don't have an extra ring light besides a small one that you did see if I keep that part in the video. So it might just be easier for me to hold my phone and go like this. I did try to do the camera so I could have the two hands free, but it might not be real possible. So let me know, which way do you like? Do you prefer, you know, holding my phone if you don't mind it, or whatever the case may be? Definitely let me know. But that is going to go ahead and complete my Shop My Stash for this week. Please don't forget to let me know, so that way I'm able to determine how am I going to do these weekly, because I really need to rotate through my collection every single week. So that is going to go ahead and complete this video. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you who have stood to the end, it was a mess. But thank you so much. I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay blessed, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye. Cut. Cut. Cut it out.